He ran out of water on Gordon's Hill. "Why didn't I listen?" sighed Spencer. The Fat Controller soon heard the news. "I'll send Gordon." "But I still won the race," tooted Bertie. Thomas just peeped happily. But it was too late. "Cinders and ashes!" cried Thomas. "We're stuck!" And they were. The musicians were delighted to see their old friend. By the time Henry reached the coaling plant, Thomas and Percy had already left. "Why did Thomas and Percy leave me so many trucks?" moaned Henry. "They know I'm not feeling well." Then there was trouble. The tall funnel of the old barge crashed through a pipe. James was sure he'd get covered in sludge. He was still worrying about the miller. That stormy night, the old windmill was struck by lightning.
"Get out of my way!"
He overtook Trevor. Bulgy swerved, the hens woke up, the passengers panicked, and Bulgy's driver... "What happened?" he asked Thomas. "We were loading the cart. Pegasus wandered off into the ditch, silly horse."
My little pony, my little pony.
Bruh.
Suddenly, the twins spotted something strange through the mist. "What's that?" called Donald. He didn't see the broken rail until it was too late. He dangled dangerously above the water. "I knew it. It'll be a piece of cake." "Tea rooms don't live in cakes."
Are you sure about that?
Rheneas was still trying to think of something that would make the children's trip special. He didn't know that the linesman had forgotten to switch the points. Fergus was working as fast as he could. Finally, the generator came back to life. The lighthouse beam shone.
"You're too bright."
His driver jumped to safety as the rocks began to fall, but Fergus was covered in rocks right up to his funnel. "Is there a problem, Mr. Oliver?" "Yes! There is!" "That could have been a little smoother." "I'm bound to win any competition." "You'll have to be decorated," said James. "This is a best-dressed engine competition." "Not me," puffed Gordon. "You'd never catch me looking so ridiculous." Thomas saw Emily coming down the line, pulling Annie and Clarabelle. "Hello, Thomas," Emily called. "So scary." "You're right," said his driver. Just then, the scrap diesels arrived. But it was too late. Squashed fruit flew everywhere. Arthur was upset. Suddenly, his driver applied the brakes. There were sheep on the tracks. "The sheep escaped from that field," said the driver. "Through that broken fence." "Careful," gasped Duncan. Fuck! When Duncan saw the elephant, he was surprised. "Why, it's only a statue," he said. "This is an easy job." Lady Hat was enjoying herself. The new line looks splendid, she said. Thank you, my dear, replied the Fat Controller. Down the track, the trucks were delighted. He's fallen in the water. Luckily, Thomas wasn't hurt and the fish truck stayed on the tracks. Elizabeth was struggling to stay on the road. Her wheels did not like the slippery ice at all.
Damn it! Again, not everything needs to be a Pixar car.